Hi folks, it's January 26, 2020, and this is a video I'm going to call Pile of Stuff. And we've dedicated a part of our house to the stuff that comes in from Amazon and from eBay, sometimes from other places. So sometimes we need to clear it out, and this is what we're doing, and I'm putting it in a basket. And I don't know what all's in all these packages. I do know it's in some of them. What the heck's that? Okay. But when we get stuff, here it is. I think we got one more box. What's that? No, that's fine. So, anyway, I'm going to carry it over to the table here and put it on the table. So here we go. We also have another area that the camera person should come over to see better, where we have bigger things and stuff from Craigslist, something we bought at Costco, something we bought online from Costco, and here's something we bought quite a while ago, several months ago, from Costco. So it's all up here, and the table is creaking. I'm not going to take this out of the package, but the video person can probably come and see this. This is a utility stool that I haven't put together yet. I don't know if other people do this type of stuff. The next thing is, this is actually a computer. Every 4 years or so I get a computer. I swap it out, put the other one in another location, and then swap that out with the one that was from 8 years ago. So it's time for a new computer, and it just takes time. That's one of the beauties of Costco, is that you have 60 days to return the stuff. It's a Dell computer, by the way, and it's got to get set up and get all kinds of programs on it and everything. So it takes a little while to address that. And here's another product we got from Costco, the store. It is an EOS M50 camera, Canon. Highly recommended by some other YouTubers. I've been just using my cell phone up to this point. Maybe my video quality will be better in some of the future videos once I get this baby going. But that's another learning curve for this old 64-year-old fellow. And here's a bunch of stuff. These are all shirts with pockets. I like shirts with pockets where I can put my pins. They're hard to find now, and these are all t-shirts with pockets. And there's other stuff here that made it down in here. I don't know what it is. Something that doesn't have anything to do with it. So that one's got shirts in it. Those will go up to the room.
Those were bee tubes for mason bees.
Yes, I know that's what they were.
Oh.
I didn't mean. Thanks from the peanut gallery. So here is a gadget. Apparently this is for mounting a camera on so that it doesn't wiggle too much, and you carry it around. I don't know, it's called a Glide Gear. Bought it from Craigslist, and here the guy sent me it's a Glide Gear video and DSLR camera stabilizer. Okay, if it works, great. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I'm a sucker for things on Craigslist. Next thing is what's in here? This is something. Yeah, this is something, somebody's Christmas gift that has to go back because it was, again, from Costco, and it's like 3 sizes too big. That's one of the beauties of ordering things from Costco online. And here was something from Best Buy. It's a little bitty adjustable tripod thing whacker to that thingy. It adjusts every which way And again, some other YouTubers posted that this is something I need. I have no idea why. I'm going to open this up. This sounds like it's breaking, whatever it is in here. Hope it's not broken. The hell? Oh, it's not. It is a supplement of some sort. What is it? Oh, come on. It is, yeah, some sort of a herbal sleep aid that we ordered. Now we'll get, that needs to go up into the medicine cabinet. Next thing is, let's tear it open if I can. Amazon makes it easy, and I have no idea what this is. Oh, these are straps to the bike over here, the stationary bike for the pedals. And that probably needs to go on there to replace the broken ones. Here's something, I'll pull out a knife. But why we let this stuff pile up, I have no idea. But it's the modern life, isn't it? That people are constantly, and this is, oh, these are unmentionable, so we will not mention them. My wife was looking for those. She wants, we'll put them over here. And here is a, well, I've got a little bit of a belly here, and we're trying to do something about that. So here's a nice scale. I don't know where this, I think it came from Amazon, I'm not sure. But it, hopefully it will support, it'll be big enough to weigh me. Here's yet another thing. And what on earth is this? I have no idea. Oh, well, these are more unmentionable. So, we will not mention those. And here we go with yet another one. We're really not crazy, folks. This is truly a, oh, let's see, we read. And what are we going to read? Let me see if it's a book that, with all due respect, I guess that's something my wife is going to read. And here is the final package. I have no idea what's in here. It's coming to, no, it's not mine, so I certainly don't know what it's in. And here, oh, it's more books. And some other, okay, yep, that's an unmentionable too, apparently, but it's not pornographic, I assure you. Maybe to some people. Anyway, thank you, and thanks for watching. If this has interested you, I don't know why, but we're having fun opening stuff. Now it's all open and out someplace. It's not in this little cubby hole, so we'll probably take care of it. And thank you for forcing us to do that. Okay, so here we have one of the items. It's a utility stool that had been here for a long time, and here it is. It's part of it's come out, and the first step is put the wheels on. Utility stool, put the wheels on. And there it is with the wheels on. Let's check it and see if it rolls around. And it does roll around. Got a little resistance there, that's good. Roll, roll. There, see, it rolls. Okay. There it is with the wheels on. And the next step, according to the instructions, is put the trays on it. And there it is with the little sides on. This one apparently is, this one here is apparently for a drill of some sort. And then if you move it around, it even has a little drawer in front to hold other stuff. Tools and whatnot, maybe. Anyway, there it is. And the next step is to put the top on. That would be the seat. And here it is, all finished and put together. Feels pretty sturdy. Now it's time to take it down to the garage and the workshop. And there it is. And here's the box. And here's some of the features on it. Let's see, adjustable seat. It's pretty hard to adjust the seat. It's you can go another 3 inches or so. I put it all the way down because that's where I wanted. It's got a steel frame. The ball bearing slides for the door. The door is pretty nice. The casters look like polyurethane, like skateboarding casters. I don't like thinking about skateboarding after my accident. Anyway, pretty good tool. Got it from Costco. That's it for one of the items from my pile of stuff. Hi everybody, it's Rocky Wilson once again, and it's Saturday, February 8th, 2020, and a while back I started a video which I called Pile of Stuff, and the pile of stuff is still here. I've actually added some to it. Anyway, there's more on the table. The computer is still there, the camera, etc. And there's a lot of stuff here to go through. But first, I'll show you another addition that we brought in. And here it is in our living room. And it is a La-Z-Boy swivel recliner rocker that we purchased for me. Well, actually for us. And you can see all the tags are there. I don't like the fact that they stuck the end of this plastic job inside the fabric, so that it'll be in there forever once we cut it off. But there's not much I can do about it. This thing does it all. It's got a lot of features. I'm going to put you up on a pedestal, so to speak, onto my, and I'll be right back. So here I am in our new chair, and it does swivel. So we can look towards the fireplace over here, or out the window out here. It's a good chair. And in addition to swiveling, it rocks, as you can see me doing right now, which is a nice feature, and I enjoy that. And on top of that, like I said, this one does it all. It is also a recliner, so that it doesn't rock while it's reclined, thank God. It does swivel still. But here I am, and I've already slept on it and one time, and it certainly lulls you to sleep. So anyway, that's one of our new additions to our house. You have to go all the way up, bring it down, now it rocks, it swivels, and that's the first addition to the house. So you might be saying, what does that rocker have to do with your big pile of stuff here? Why don't you have the, if the rocker was in the pile of stuff, you'd understand. Well, it does have some connection. In addition to that La-Z-Boy, we also have purchased this one, which is still in its box. And this is an office chair, and it's got an active lumbar support. And it's been a long time coming. I need a new chair, and I have for a long time. This one was purchased at Costco for $200. And the price seemed right, and the chair seemed right. So there it is. So we've got two new La-Z-Boy products in our home from different sources. The recliner came from the actual La-Z-Boy store. So we'll get on to this pile of stuff without further ado and go through it and figure it out. And there in all its glory is my movable tripod type thing made with everything, and it's got the apple cider box in it because last time I did this, a part of my head was cut off. So we're going to put you down and talk about some stuff. Here we go. If I put you right here, I think that'll be pretty good. Here's one more that came in. So let's start going through some stuff. One of the new arrivals is this Joby Handy Pod thing for doing vlogs. Now, this thing is really something. It's got a little handle. I got it with a little gadget. on it. I can't get the gadget out. But this is a little tripod that folds into a handle, and you can put your cell phone on top of it and carry it around. It's got a little button. It's really something. That's a new arrival that hasn't been unboxed. It's unboxed now. The nicest part of this is this piece right here, because this thing opens up really wide. I can fit my Note 10 in it, which is what I'm photographing this with right now. And that, I've been looking for something like that. What I've had in the past are things like this, where you pull on this little rubber piece and it kind of goes up, and the Note 10 just barely goes in there, and it's flimsy and it's flexible and it feels like it's going to fall apart. This is old. This is really new. It's nice. I only found these sold at two places. One is the Joby, J-O-B-Y website, and the other was at Best Buy. That's where I got this one. Little tale about what happened at Best Buy. Went there. I said, hey, I want to see if my phone will fit in this. It says on the website that it will, but they said, nope, can't open it up. It's a closed package. We can't open it up. What you can do is you can go up to the counter, purchase the product, then take it out of the box, then test it out. Then, if it doesn't work, you can return it. So that's what I did. I went up, and sure enough, it worked like a charm, and it's wonderful, with the exception of the fact that I asked the guy, well, can you open it up so that if I do happen to return it, you can put it back in stock? And he whips out his knife and he cut the packaging. You can see a cut right there. And I took it anyway. I didn't say, hey, you cut the packaging. I want a different package, even though I use packaging to store stuff. Anyway, nice piece of equipment. And one more thing that came in through the door since last time. Another thing that came in, again for blogging, is this SanDisk Extreme Portable Solid State Drive. I got this from Costco. And it was, I believe, 129 bucks. Everybody that I saw on the website said, yep, you can't beat that price. You can't get it anyplace cheaper. And it holds a terabyte, and it's really small. Got some adapters so it works with both. So this is going to be something I'm using because I just got a new computer and I need to move some of my video files from one computer to the other. Another thing that's new since last time is this White Goose down comforter. I found that it was an unopened thing at the time. I have since opened it and miraculously put it on my bed. So this thing has been opened. Let me take you up and show you what it looks like. So here we are up in my bedroom, and there's that down comforter on the bed underneath this Charlie Brown shirt looking, I guess it's called an Afghan. Anyway, I'll pull it back. Very white, but this is winter and it's very nice. I've just got the Afghan, and some sheets on the bed, and it's plenty warm in the winter night. Oh, we keep our house about 62 degrees. Anyway, there it is. And doing this video caused me to drag this thing out from under that table right there. It used to reside there. It's been there for, boy, about a year, maybe even 2 years. And it's on the bed now. So all the better. Good product. I don't know if Costco still sells it, but it did originate at Costco. And here's that package once again. It's a Hotel Grand White Goose down comforter from Costco. Wasn't too expensive. Anyway, let me put you back in your holder here, and we'll continue on. So much for the White Down Goose comforter. Another product that came through in the last pile of stuff was this Tranquil Sleep product, and it 60 chewable tablets. They taste pretty good. I don't know if I can recommend these because they're very powerful, and they certainly put me to sleep. But it's Stress Relax brand, Tranquil Sleep. I haven't researched them to know if they're safe, but they contain 3 substances. One is 5-HTP, the other is suntheanine, which is basically theanine, a amino acid, I believe it is, and melatonin. But if I'm having problems getting to sleep, one of these does it. Believe me, one of these does it. Anyway, that I came through on Amazon. I don't know what this is. We'll open it up here. And this is a 3D screen protector that my wife purchased for herself for her cell phone. This came in with the little roll around stool that's part of this video. It's a nice piece of plastic laminated white stuff that might come in handy for something. I think I showed you this. This is a item for stabilizing a camera when you hold it, again for vlogging. And so here that item is, and that came through Craigslist. Somebody put it up. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but it was when I first started vlogging. Another thing from Costco, Wells Lamott's nitro-coated gloves. They've been sitting around here forever. And there that goes. That was another thing. Here is a little tripod that came from Best Buy. Once again, another vlogging item. I see that this has a GoPro adapter with it. I haven't pulled it out of its packaging yet, and I may not. That one may go back. Got this one at a yard sale for $1. No, it's at a thrift store apparently for $1.60, and it's a little guy that's very similar to this. So anyway, there's those things. Now here's another thing. This is a scale. I'm getting on the portly side a little bit, and you can probably see that in some of these videos. And I'm working on that, so this is part of that plan. And I plan on taking this out and putting it up, and I guess I'll do that right now. And there it is out of its little box, and the box there. It had quite a substantial instruction manual in it, so I don't know. It's a pretty looking scale. Anyway, let's get that puppy up into the bathroom so that it can be used. And there it is on our bathroom floor, all ready to be used, right next to my wife's scale. I'd show you how well it works, but I would be embarrassed. So there it is. Hey folks, it's Rocky Wilson again, and it's now February 9th, 2020. And we're back. We finished with putting the little scale up last night. And now we're back at this pile of stuff. This turned out to be a multi-day event, but anyway, it's getting beaten down. We just got a few more things to get off the table, and there's a couple more things on the floor back there that are part of the video. But the next item is these. This is something my wife bought. Let's look at them closer. And basically what they are is just a thing to go on a bicycle. We'll carry them over here. You can see on this stationary bike that one pedal has a little gadget to hold your foot in place right here. And this one doesn't have that. Right down there. Well, that's what these things are. They fit right on that pedal, provide you the little thing to hold your foot in place. My wife said she had one someplace, but she had ordered these anyway. And guess what? As soon as we got them, there it is. There's the other one she ordered. So I'm going to put these where this one was. And I am going to put this one onto this. Let's see if I can do this while holding the phone. Anyway, there it is. I got it on. I'm glad I didn't have you folks watch that, because it was a kind of a grueling task, and this one may be the wrong side. I don't know, but at least it's on there. So we've taken care of that item. So here we are again, and these are the shirts that I ordered, and I've got several of them, and those should be pretty easy to handle. They're just regular shirts, and you might notice that my shirts have been changing as this video changes, because like I say, it's been a multi-day event of doing this unboxing and unpackaging of stuff. We get a little behind. I wonder if other people have the same type of problems we do, or if there's just some sort of mental thing that keeps us. These are just pocketed shirts. They're hard to find. Just a plain old pocketed tee. Used to get them from Sears, but they closed the Sears down, so now I've got to go online, try to find them, and man, oh man, they certainly have raised the prices. So here we go, unboxing those. While I'm doing that, I'll talk about something else here. Here's another item, and this is a Kitty Fire-X smoke alarm. Fire detector or something, but what it is it's a dark toast detector. That's what these things are. We got them throughout our house, and if you put the toast on dark, sure enough, those puppies will go off. We used to have that whole fire alarm system that's all connected to one another. So if one goes off, they all go off. And we used to have that connected to our alarm system in the house. But we finally just had it disconnected, because not only did they go off every time you got a dark piece of toast, they also would go off just randomly for no reason whatsoever. And if the fire department gets called out, I think it's a $50 charge for a false alarm. So I mean, they serve their purpose. If there is a fire, we'll know about it. But there's a lot of times they just go off. We've narrowed it down to these little spiders that crawl in and set them off. And every once in a while, those spiders come in the house for whatever reason, crawl in our fire alarm, set them off, and usually it's in the middle of the night when we're trying to sleep. But this is an extra one. It'll go downstairs. Let's get that. That's an unboxed item. It was actually in a package where we had one shipped, because one of ours just kept going off, and I don't know if other people have problems like these, but that's kind of frustrating when you have one of your fire alarms go off. They're all connected, so you don't know which one it was. It takes forever to figure out which one it is, and then you finally do it, and you have to order some online. You replace it, and they still go off whenever you darken your toast too much. Anyway, there's all the shirts out, and that's all the items on the table for right now. Wow. So here we go. The next item I'm going to pull out is an item that is for vlogging, and this is a Canon EOS M50 mirrorless camera. So, whoa, wowee, it's going to be some better quality video for these videos that I'm making. And the camera comes with a little card in it. I've taken it out of this box here. One of the things that Costco throws in as a sweetener for their deal is a little bag. I'm going to put this back in here because I'm not going to use the bag. I'm not going to take the bag out. Now, unlike the Best Buy guy, I'm not going to tear my package apart while I open it up. Here it is. Wow, it actually comes with a manual. I like manuals. And here's the strap. And here is the camera. After you get through all the packaging, Boy, that's the people that recommended this particular camera. And there is my camera. Boy, that is a light, small little guy, and it's supposed to do a great job. Wow. Anyway, there it is. So I've got some reading to do and some studying, more trekking up this long journey of learning how to do things. I don't know how to use a camera. I've just got the hang of using this phone to make these videos. There's also something else in here. I think this is a battery charger, and I guess this is part of the, it must be a battery in there. So that's now unboxed, and I'll have to take a look at it. That's going to take some time. The learning curve on this stuff for me is big, but that's why I'm doing it, is because I'm older. I got to work this little mind. 64 years young, as they say. So I'm not putting it back the way that it came out, but there it is. And we'll get this off the table. And here is the last item. And this is a big one. This is a whole computer. I purchased it again from Costco. Full disclosure, folks, I do have stock in Costco, and I'm covering myself up. But the new computers these days come with these little chiclet keyboards that I don't like. I like the other keyboards. And here's the mouse. It comes with the mouse. Here it is. It's not nearly as big. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the difference between this mouse and the old mouse. And here is the 4-year-old computer right there. And eventually that new computer is going to end up in that spot. But I have 2 computer setups in the house, and I have my 8-year-old computer, because I get one about every 4 years, which is upstairs in my bedroom. But before we go up to that, I want to show you, this is the type of keyboard I like. It's got raised keys, and this is a Dell keyboard, and the computer is Dell. I much prefer these. I see them at thrift stores, so I pick them up and I bring them here. This particular keyboard is kind of sweet because it's got a video control thing here that allows you just to poke a button if you're watching a video and it stops, and turn the volume up right here and everything without having to reach back behind the computer. So it's a little better. But here's the difference between the mice. This particular mouse is 4 years old. You'll notice that it's got a wheel on it. This new one's got a wheel on it too, right here. But there's nothing here. If you, well, take it off camera and tell you, you can see there's nothing there right in the middle where my thumb is, right here. On this one, however, you've got this light, and you've got a little button here, so you can press it and it automatically goes from slow mouse to a little faster mouse with 2, and then it goes to even faster, and then it lights up bright for the fastest mouse. So you can see on the keyboard, this, I move this thing around, and this one, the brand new fancy dancy newest gadget, doesn't have that. It also is missing some buttons on the side. See, there's no button. I'm not going to take it out of the package because I'm just going to leave it in the package. I'm not going to use it. There's no button on the side here where my thumb is. And on this one here, you can see there's a button on the side that you can use for various things. Anyway, that's kind of not happy about the fact that I get a newer computer and they're supposed to be better. It is faster. It is, you know, got more stuff. It's 64 gigs of RAM and 2 terabytes of hard drive and 512 megs of solid state drive. The new one does, anyway. This one, I really like the computers with the solid state drives. They're a lot faster. They boot up a lot faster. Anyway, so now we go up to computer number 3. So here we are up in my bedroom, and I brought the computer up here. There it is. The brand new one is right there. And there's the 8-year-old computer. That's a Dell XPS 8700. The one downstairs is an XPS 8900, and this new one is a Dell XPS 8930, I believe. I'm going to give this computer a final upgrade before I take it to the kind of the computer boneyard, but I'll probably turn it on at least one more time to check if there's any files I need to take off of it before it's retired completely. This one will sit up here while I try to download all the software onto it to get it ready to go downstairs. Anyway, that's what I do for my computers. I'm sure other people differ greatly. I think I'm lucky that I have two setups that I have. By the way, the little there's a little printer, a label printer on top there. There's a little silver box underneath that. That little silver box is also a computer. That is a Mac Mini, and the keyboard to the Mac Mini is down here. If I want to turn it on and use it, I can, and I've got it hooked up to this monitor on the B port. So I just flip the monitor to the B port, turn on the Mac Mini, exchange keyboards, and I'm using a Mac Mini. I have to admit, I don't do that very often. I bought the Mac computer, and I didn't use it for very long at all before I went ahead and bought another Windows computer. And there the computer is, all set up in its spot. There were a few wrinkles. One was that when it set up, the mouse was set up with the buttons reversed for some reason. I have no idea why. The other was that the monitor wouldn't attach to the new computer like it did to my 8-year-old computer, because the cable for that 8-year-old computer was different. This one used a different type of cable, and that's why the Mac Mini is no longer on the top, because there's only one of those cables available for the monitor, and this computer used it. I had to call Costco Concierge, which is a great service that Costco provides, to get some assistance because of that mouse button. They helped me right through it, helped me with some other minor issues, and then I installed my Apache OpenOffice on it, and it's ready to go for a lot of things. Still have a few more things to install, but seems to be working fine. And so far, I would recommend the computer, recommend Costco Concierge, recommend Apache OpenOffice. I'm all full of recommendations today. Anyway, it's all set up, and I'm happy. And here is the office manager's chair, the unboxed. There's all this. And then that is the back seat, or that's the back, and I guess that's the lower seat. And that's the pedestal. But all this has to go together to make the chair. So next step, putting the wheels on this piece here. Well, that was pretty easy. There it is right there. Next step is to insert this puppy here, the gas-filled chamber, into that, which I'll do right now. Wow. And the next step is attach some plates and stuff to the back, so I better do that. The next step was to put the armrests on both sides of the cushions, and that I've done. So there they are. They go here and they connect the chair together to make the chair, but there's nothing on the bottom of it right now. Anyway, that wasn't easy, but I got it done. And so I've now put the seat plate on the bottom of the thing. There it is, right there. And now I'm supposed to turn it up and put it on top of that and complete the chair, I guess. Let's try it. And there it is, all assembled. One more chair, and I'll push it into its appointed place. And that ends the video of Pile of Stuff. Thanks for watching. Well, I guess I have just one more video to show. This is the end result. This is down in our storage area, or our bonus area down in the basement. There's the boxes from the things I put together, the chair, the scale, and the computer. And behind that is a TV that we put together about a year ago. We always keep the boxes to things so that if, perchance, they don't work out in the first 3 months or so, we can take them back. So that's what these are doing here. We don't always get the boxes thrown out that quickly, though. Sometimes we'll have boxes from 4 or 5 years ago. And this is not the only pile of boxes that we have. Full disclosure there, folks. And here's the chair, this blue one here. That will probably go to Goodwill because it's the one that the new Lazy Boy captain's chair, or manager's chair rather, replaced. That's the end of it. So we got all that pile of stuff taken care of, and the end result is part of it down here, part of it put together, and part of it just consumed. Thank you, and thanks for watching.